Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the future by looking at the past, in this case a very recent past. Today we are diving into StepStone Group Incorporated's latest filing, and let me tell you, it is all about changes under the hood, or should I say under the charter. Now, if you appreciate getting straight insights from these often dry but incredibly important corporate documents, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we break down these filings and more. So, what is the big news from StepStone Group Incorporated? It looks like they've tidied up their official paperwork. This report is basically an update to let everyone know about some changes in their foundational documents. Think of it like a company getting a fresh coat of paint on its constitution. StepStone Group Incorporated, based in Delaware, which is a common place for companies to incorporate because it has business-friendly laws, has filed a document to officially change some things in its main corporate charter. They are updating their amended and restated certificate of incorporation. Now that sounds complicated, but it is really just their main rulebook. They are removing old unused parts and making some technical tweaks to make things clearer and more in line with current laws. The important date here is the 18th of September 2025, which is when they officially filed these changes with Delaware. This means they have officially cleaned up their founding documents, removing outdated provisions and making clarifying technical and conforming changes. This is what they are calling the cleaned up amendments. So these changes are now in effect. They also mentioned a restated certificate of incorporation that combines the original charter, these new cleanup amendments, and an amendment to limit the liability of certain officers, which is something allowed under Delaware law. Essentially, they've created a new consolidated version of their core legal document. The filing includes Exhibit 3.1, which is the actual certificate of amendment, and Exhibit 3.2, the restated certificate of incorporation. These are the official documents detailing exactly what was changed. The report is signed by Jennifer Yai Ishiguro, who holds the important role of Chief Legal Officer and Secretary. This signature confirms that the company is fully aware of and responsible for this filing. Now, while this filing doesn't contain a lot of juicy financial numbers or strategic shifts, it is crucial for understanding the company's long-term structure and governance. Think of it like ensuring the foundation of a house is solid before you start adding new rooms. These amendments ensure that StepStone Group Incorporated's governing documents are up to date and efficient. From a broader perspective, these kinds of housekeeping filings demonstrate a commitment to good corporate governance. By removing obsolete provisions, they streamline their internal processes and potentially reduce any confusion about their corporate structure. The amendment to limit officer liability within legal bounds is also a way to protect key personnel, which can be important for attracting and retaining talent in leadership roles. However, it is important to note that this report doesn't give us a snapshot of their financial health or recent performance. It's purely an administrative update to their corporate charter. For that, we would need to look at their quarterly or annual financial reports. Overall, StepStone Group Incorporated seems to be taking care of its foundational legal framework. It's a necessary step for any company, especially one that trades on a public exchange like the Nasdaq. The key takeaway here is that they've modernized their corporate rules for clarity and efficiency. Now, looking at these results more broadly, StepStone Group Incorporated appears to be focused on maintaining its corporate structure. The cleaned up charter reduces potential ambiguities, while their debt levels in previous reports, which are not detailed here, might raise some concern. This specific filing is more about operational tidiness than financial performance. We will need to keep an eye on their next financial report to see how these administrative changes align with their actual business results and market strategy. Alright, that is our breakdown of StepStone Group Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these kinds of corporate housekeeping updates and what they signal for a company's stability? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis of corporate documents is valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more of these deep dives. Don't forget to check out our Discord community in the description for more insights and to connect with other corporate explorers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.